Hey, what's up? Amza here for graphicsgrunts.com and welcome to my very exciting light streaks tutorial. In this tutorial I'll be showing you that how you can create these cool light streaks in just simple steps using a light emitter. So let's do a quick ramp preview. Amazing. Now these are looking pretty good and pretty easy to make, and I'm not going to waste your time, and let's get started. First of all, you need to make a new comp. I have chosen 1280 by 720 preset, 29.97 frame seconds, and I think it should be 5 seconds long, and I'll name that light streaks, and I'll hit OK. So this is my comp. I'm fitting up to 100%, and the first thing you need to make is a new light. Now it should be a point light, and intensity 40% works pretty well. And if I want to make a light streak of color, let's say green, so I will choose a dark green color, really dark. So why I'm choosing really dark color, I'll tell you in a moment. Let's just take a light color, light green color. OK, and do not cast shadows, and I'll hit OK. Now the next important thing is that you have to name this light emitter. It's pretty important. And now I'll hit P and I'll add a quick expression. I'll click on the stopwatch and type this expression, wiggle, open parentheses, and type 1 comma. Now come on, let's get crazy, like 600, and let's close the parentheses. So our light streaks is in the comp and it moves out the comp, and that's fine. Now the particle section, make a new solid, make it comp size, and I'll name it particular, and I'll hit OK. Now I'll drag it onto my particular layer, and let me scrub into time and check this step. I'll change the emitter type from point to light. Now it already has assigned his emitter to a light emitter that we have created here, so we haven't used to pair on that to that light emitter, and it works pretty good. Now the particles are moving everywhere around the space. We don't really want that, so what we'll do, we'll turn the velocity to 0, velocity randomness to 0, and velocity distribution to 0. And in this way all particles will not move, and it's moving, then we will turn our velocity from to 0 as well. Now we want our particles to be in a really straight line, so what we'll do, turn the emitter size X to 0, Y to 0, and also Z to 0. In short, turn this all 0 in a nutshell. Okay, moving on to the tutorial, I will increase the particles per second. That's 100 particles per second, and I'll increase like until I see this cool streak. Well, in this case 1800 works pretty well. Now the next step, go to the particle section and change the particle type from sphere to a streaklet. Now this will become our light streak, so just increase the size of the particles. Now ladies and gentlemen, you're starting to see your light streak. Let me turn down the resolution. Okay, it works pretty well. It's going really good, and this is our light streak, and it's pretty long, and we don't want really long, so I will turn the life per second from to 1. So then we'll have a really short or really small light streak, which is looking pretty good. Okay, we're now going pretty well, and the next thing, go to opacity over life and size over life. Now let me zoom in here, and I'll use a built-in preset that's a hill that goes up and down. Well, I don't really like this corner, so I'll hit the smooth button here a couple of times, like not couple of let's say 3 to 4 times or 6 to 7 times. Then I'll hit copy and I'll hit paste here. So our light streak is looking pretty cool to me. So let me check out. Now is the time to colorize our light streaks. So how will we do that? Well, we have chosen a color in our emitter. We'll use that emitter. So set color advert from light emitter. Okay, now I need to change the transfer mode from normal to add. But now people, let's see, we have a really bright color because it's in additive mode, so the particles which overlap each other turn white. So that's why I shown you in the beginning of the tutorial that we're going to use a really dark colors like blackish green, and I'll hit OK. So now our light streak look pretty much like a green color. And we're done. We have created light streaks in just simple steps, and pretty easy, huh guys? So if you want to make 2 or 3 lights, I'll hit Ctrl D or go to the edit menu and click duplicate. Now there are 2 light streaks, not identical, and just go to hit P and alt click again in the position, and then again alt click, hit wiggle, type wiggle 1.3 comma 650. Just change a little bit and our light streaks will go differently, and go to the layer and light settings and change its color. I like to make it a blue, dark bluish color, and hit OK and OK. And go ahead and duplicate again and again to make tons of light streaks. So guys, I think this is it. My name is Emuzwer, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and it's pretty easy to make these light streaks. You have might seen these light streaks popularized in an iPod commercial, and yeah. So I'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more. Any questions you have, just ask me, subscribe and like and leave a comment, and goodbye.